Top of the seventh, Tigers up 1-0 over the Astros.
3 innings left in the Astros season, unless they rally against the Tiger bullpen that is pretty darn tough. It'll be the bottom third of the Tiger order against Brian Abreu, who came on to get the final out of the 6th inning. And McKinstry takes lone inside 1-0. McKinstry 1 for 2, a double and a ground ball second. 3 hits for the Astros, just 2 for the Tigers, but one of the 2, the home run off the bat of Parker Meadows. Hit sharply on one hop, 2 out, 2 hit. The outfield draws, he makes the play. 1 away.
It's going to be interesting to see what A.J. Hinch is going to do here in these last couple innings. Who he has warming up, who's going to bring in. This is where the master goes to work here as a manager.
He said he had 11 pitchers available today. He's only used 4 of them, and he's got 7 more to go if he needs them.
You know who he has warming up in the bullpen right now?
Strike on Sweeney.
Jackson Jobe.
Fastball inside corner.
One of the great pitching prospects in the game. They kept him on the roster because he has overpowering stuff.
But I mean, imagine a kid with so little experience, like 2 games.
He's pitched in 4 innings.
Yeah, 4 innings, and he's going to come into an elimination game where you can move on to the next round. That's pretty gutsy.
And I love it that they would be that courageous enough to put him on. Say he's overpowering.
Sweeney hits a ground ball. Brian Abreu makes a great catch and throws over
We
here.
apologize for having some technical difficulties here in Houston.
It took a high bounce.
If the audio sounds a little off, we apologize for that. Hang with us, trying to work through it and get it fixed. So 2 down, that brings up Jake Rogers.
Now the catcher, Jake Rogers. Back. This is the first righty Brian Abreu will have to face.
Rogers 0 for 2. Now Abreu deals.
Rogers fouls one away.
Such a good story. Undrafted out of high school, ends up in the Astros system, gets over here in the Justin Verlander trade. Now he's their primary catcher. Terrific defensive catcher, as we saw in Game 1.
Abreu fires. Swing and a
0-2.
miss. 0-2. Got it with the slider. This is exactly what the Astros need out of Brian Abreu. A dominant inning right here as they're not out of it. They're only down by 1 run.
And the pitch. Swing and a miss.
Rogers strikes out.
Dominant inning for Abreu. He retires the bottom of the Tiger
Blew the
order.
fastball by him. That is exactly what the Astros needed. They're not down 3 today. They're down by 1. Let's see what happens in the bottom of the 7th.
One for a wild card series.
Seventh, here we go.
T-Mobile 5G home internet. Get internet how you want it. A view from the umpire cam, being worn by Alfonso Marquez, second base umpire. And what a view right now, watching 22-year-old Jackson Jobe come in to a game of this import. He made his major league debut last Wednesday. Here he is in the playoffs. 2 games he pitched were in different roles. His debut was a scoreless inning. Then on Saturday, he pitched 3 hitless innings in a bulk relief spot. 3rd overall pick in the 2021 draft out of high school. Here he is.
One of the top young pitching prospects in the game. 4-seamer, cutter, changeup, sweeper, overpowering stuff.
And he almost hit Caratini, and he did.
He hit Victor Caratini. Caratini will get
There's a
first
tying run
base.
hit by a pitch.
His 2nd time getting hit by a pitch today. One from the right side, now on the left side. Okay, see the nerves a little bit. So as a young pitcher coming in, get that out of your system, breathe a little bit. And if you're the Astros, keep on putting the pressure here.
Jobe, number 2 on Baseball America's top 100 prospects list behind Roman Anthony, the outfielder of the Red Sox. Foul off. 0-1 on Pena.
Only 4 innings, but 1 hit, no runs, only 1 walk. He just pounded the strike zone in his 2 previous appearances.
And a strike.
Strike. 0-2 on
I know they do chaotic things. This is a chance you're taking right here.
the things that A.J. Hinch told his team before the playoffs started was be fearless, and this is fearless.
Joe, 22 years old from Oklahoma City. And he deals.
Two and two. Slider, did not do it. 2-2.
Jackson's dad, Brant, pro golfer on the PGA Champions Tour.
2-2 on Jackson.
2-2.
Joe fires. Pena hits it. In the gap, it drops. Meadows fires it in. Pena has a single, and the Astros are in business here in the bottom of the seventh. Caratini and Pena.
Last at bat, he hit me hard, turned the double play on him, one hopper to shortstop. This one gets jammed a little dinker out there to center field. I think this is a good time out here to calm him down a little bit. Say, hey, understand something. You're one pitch away from getting 2 outs here. Control what you can control.
At bat. Here comes the Tigers pitching coach. It's a mountain.
We love this house. It really has it all.
Yeah, but our neighbor is a little opinionated.
At least Geico makes it easy to bundle our home and car insurance.
Strike 3. You're out of here.
Dude, this is a great shirt.
For bundling made easy, get more with Geico.
So pitching coach, Chris Fetter, tries to calm down the 22-year-old. A hit batter and then a bloop single to center field.
So, Todd, yesterday in the 9th inning, first and second down, 2 runs. The Astros punted. Are you punting here with nobody out?
I think it's a definite bunt situation again.
Dubon has 3 sack bunts this year. He's swearing and then was going to swing the ball outside. Torkelson is in on the grass. McKinstry is hedging his bet in the cutout at third.
If I'm Torkelson here, I'm crashing a little bit harder. Get up his...
Dubon shows one again. Goes outside again. 2-0.
Job having a hard time here in the count through the pitch count. He has to step off. This crowd is making it difficult on this young man. So now he and Rogers will talk to Jordan Baker about the pitch count. Going to bring out a new one. Now you mentioned Hal Newhouser earlier. I think Hal had a problem with the pitch count in the postseason once. Baseball has certainly evolved.
He won the Triple Crown of pitching in 1945.
Yes, he did. Capital One rewards card holders, you can redeem your rewards for tickets to the MLB postseason on Capital One Entertainment. Visit CapitalOne.com/entertainment for more information.
It's like an extra timeout here too as well. I know he had a manager or pitching coach come out. It's another timeout to breathe. Forget about everything else. Keep your pitch and throw it.
He gets it down. No throw! McKinstry couldn't make the play. Bases loaded, no outs. The Astros are really in business now. Dubon with a perfect one.
Well, that was a tremendous bunt because he made McKinstry feel that ball with his glove.
In this new wild card era, where it's just 3 games,
I think that's
has come back after dropping the first game.
Not only did he get the guys over, but now he got on base too as well. Nobody out, bases loaded. Looks like pinch hitter coming up.
Pinch hitter.
It's going to be John Singleton, pinch hitting for Chad McCormick. Now, does Hinch stay with Job? He's faced the requisite 3 batters. He could go to the bullpen if he likes. And it looks like he's going to stay
in, even though he's faced 3 batters. And here we go. Now Singleton versus Jacksonville. Outside changeup.
Scoring position today, 2 for 7 yesterday for the Astros.
And we told you yesterday they had
Singleton
10
left,
grand
go to the
slams
right.
last year, 0 grand slams this year. Bases loaded.
Bases loaded, no out. Singleton fouls one away.
1-1.
1-1.
Singleton is such a patient hitter that occasionally they have to tell him, don't be so passive at the plate, go get him. He has such a good eye.
Joe fires, swing and a miss.
1 and 2.
He chased the changeup.
That was a beauty
1 and
right
2.
there. Pulled the string there on the changeup. Favorable count for him right now. If you're Singleton, you're trying to drive the ball here. Get this run in.
Joe
And the
Fields.
pitch. 2
Ball
and 2
gets
on the
away
pitch
from
here from
Rogers,
John
but-
Singleton.
They moved up 3 runners. 2 and 2.
Well, this is as loud as it's been in these 2 games. It's even louder than it was in the 9th inning yesterday. So much on the line in this one.
Here we go. Joe Fields. Singleton.
Grounded.
Hits a ground ball. They're going to throw it for the force out. Rogers dropped it. He's safe. Tie game. Wow. Torkelson made a diving stop, threw it over to Jake Rogers, who couldn't handle it. And this ball game is tied.
So normally you say you just got to get
And
it out here.
Singleton's coming out. We're going to have a
Singleton
pitch run.
had time to get the plate
Rounds
to
it over to
plate.
Tork.
He one-hops the catcher.
Rolls it over to
And
Jake Rogers.
a
One hops him.
tremendous
He
defender,
just
could
couldn't
not
get it
come
into
up
his
with the
glove.
ball in the dirt.
Jake Rogers
Is that the right
misplayed
play?
it.
Yeah, I think it's the right play.
And up
Especially
comes
nothing
one of the
in
greatest
the latter
postseason
stages of the
performers
game.
ever.
Again, he couldn't get
Jose
Made
Altuve.
a tough throw. That would have
With
been
the
an
bases
unbelievable
loaded
play by
and
Rogers.
still nobody out.
Tried
And
to
now
play
this
like an
game is
infielder,
tied.
smother it, just couldn't come up with it.
Well, that forces the infield in a 1-1 game. Still nobody out. They've got the great Jose Altuve at the plate.
27 career postseason homers. And a
27
first
career
pitch winner.
postseason homers. Joe fires Altuve.
Popped up.
Popped up.
Toward the roof at Minute Maid Park. Coming over is Bierling.
And Bierling's going to make the catch.
Here comes the runner.
Here comes the run. Oh, save! Save! Pena! He's safe at home, and the Astros take the lead. It was a fair ball. It was a pop-up. Altuve popped it up.
They sent him on that
Would
play.
start in
That
fair
was a
territory,
gutsy
and
call.
stay in fair territory after first base.
Pettis, the
Bierling
third base
caught it
coach,
in foul
never hesitant to be
territory.
aggressive.
Pena digged to home
Beat the play.
and beat the throw.
Dubon also moved
Bierling.
to third on the throw.
It was a great
And
throw
that is
from
going
Matt
to do it
Bierling,
for
but
22-year-old
Jeremy
Jackson
Pena was
Joe.
too fast. Jake Rogers with a nice
As
attempt
A.J. Hinch will
at
signal
the
for another
tag,
pitcher from the bullpen.
but he couldn't get it.
With Kyle Tucker
Couldn't get him. Jeremy Pena was too fast, and the Astros had the lead. And Job's day is done.
So the Astros have taken the lead, their first lead of the series.
Kyle Tucker will be at bat when we come back from commercial.
Get ready to bump.
And third base.
That
No
was
one
more
out.
than
Runners
gutsy.
on
Yeah, I
third
think it
and
was.
first.
And if you see this on the replay, it's a
What
slight
a send.
hesitation from Bierling in right field, and there was no stopping him from going home there. What an unbelievable tag up by Pena.
And
Slides
another
right in there
electric
just in
Astros
time.
playoff
Sean
moment.
Gunther comes on, and he deals to Tucker,
Gunther
low
is out.
and
The
away.
Tigers, Kyle Tucker is at bat.
So
1-0
Bierling
on
had to
Tucker.
come such a long way to get to that ball.
Pena
They
with
never
another
really
big
got his
moment.
feet set once he
Altuve
caught
with
it. And
another
you're right, Ty.
RBI.
A slight
Another clutch moment for
hesitation,
those
and that
two.
was the reason he beat it by a hair at the plate.
Tucker hits
Let's
the
see
ground
if
ball.
they turn two here. There's
One.
one. On to first.
Two!
It's a
What's a
double
double
play.
play to end the inning?
So
But
Sean
the
Gunther
Astros
comes
take
on
the
and
lead.
gets out of a jam, but the
2-1.
Astros
Tigers 2
take
up.
the
Parker
lead.
Meadows
They go
with
to
the home run
Houston's
earlier.
up by
Kerry
1.
Carpenter and Matt Bierling, the outfielder of the Tigers, up next to the top of the 8th. Welcome back to Houston, top of the 8th. Here we go. Ryan Presley is in for the Astros. He will face Parker Meadows.
Parker Meadows leads off against the new Astro pitcher, Ryan Presley.
Presley fires. Strike.
And there's
A low sinker. 0-1.
Presley is one of the great postseason relievers ever. Career 2.22 ERA and has not allowed an earned run in his last 22 1/3 innings in the postseason.
0-1 fires. Meadows swings and misses.
quickly 0-2 on Meadows. He homered off Hunter Brown in the sixth to give the Tigers a 1-0 lead. Now the Tigers are trailing 2-1 top of the eighth. Top of the order against Presley.
Presley fires. Got him looking!
Right down the middle. Meadows down looking.
And Todd, there's that curveball. You know, he throws the four-seamer, slider, curveball, and changeup, all for strikes. When he drops that curveball in there, when you're looking for something else, you got no chance.
And it was a backdoor curveball. Starts out over the outside part of the plate, comes back in. Facing this guy, you got to get on one pitch, and you got to drive that pitch wherever it's going. Here's Carpenter.
Inside curveball.
You know, one thing about this guy, he's going to throw a plethora of off-speed pitches, whether it's a curveball or slider. It's a matter of seeing that pitch way up in the zone because it's going to come back down into your barrel.
And Todd, he's got 4 of them. So as a hitter, you've got 4 elements to deal with.
Presley fires.
Presley had 90 saves over the last 3 seasons and posted a 0.34 postseason ERA over the last 3 years, but he moved to a setup role when they signed Josh Hader to that 5-year deal. And Presley said, you know what? I get paid to go out there and get 3 outs. Doesn't matter if it's the 4th inning or the 9th.
Presley fires Carpenter. Carpenter hits one deep, and that's going to drop.
Center field, it's a base hit.
Here
McCormick comes over,
comes
and he will hold
Carpenter
Carpenter
to stay at first.
to a single. Carpenter does what he does best there against right-handed hitting. He looked like a slider. Stayed right out over the plate there. Drove it to right center. Outfielder playing no doubles as we're seeing.
He will try to atone for the late release in right field that allowed the run to score.
Beerling hits a ground ball right past Jose Altuve. Carpenter taking the third. It's a single for Beerling, and the Tigers are in business with 1 out in the 8th inning. Altuve dove for it, but he could not get it.
Actually shifted way up the middle there. It kind of looked like that was a tailor-made double play. And what they saw was
that was
they
a
were
double
shifted
play
over
when he
left
hit that.
side for Paul. Fastball looked like it was in, and a nice piece of hitting right there by Beerling. Hit it hard.
Just laid on
And
it.
guess what? This Tiger team, Tim, they don't back down, and they don't care either way. They're going to come fight.
Allen is it right now.
Well, Riley Green will come up with a chance to tie the game and maybe more.
Riley Green.
Green is 0 for 2 with a walk.
Great coverage. So it's basically 4 outfielders in a row for the Tigers.
Riley Green led the team with 50 RBIs with runners in scoring position. And he got 1 at third and 1 at first. So he's going to try to get in that 1 from third. A fly ball could do it.
Riley Green, 1 out. 2 guys on, double
Bregman
plays.
on the lip of
Still
the grass
in play
at
here.
third.
Riley Green, a lefty. Wyatt
Everybody
Presley,
else at
right.
double play depth.
Tying run, 90 feet away. Big at bat here. Presley fires. Green
Big
fouls
cut,
off.
fouled away.
You're going to see a lot of those this at bat. So, understandably, that one right there, probably a good one to hit. Nice bite action on that breaking pitch. Be surprised to see a lot of these fastballs, unless it's just for show.
Presley fires.
And that
Oh,
one
it gets away. Here comes the tying run. Tie game. Kerry Carpenter scores as the ball gets away from Yainer Diaz, and we are tied again at 2 in the top of the 8th. Beerling is now in second. Double plays taken away.
Their position. They don't go
It
down
hit
and
the
use
plate
2
and
knees to
got
block
away.
that ball. He tried backhanding that one there, and understand when you throw an off-speed pitch,
Carpenter is
it's going to
safe
break one way and land
and
another.
spreads his
Just
arms
did not
out
get in front
wide.
of that ball.
This game is
Huge
tied.
mistake.
1-1 on Green.
That's
And
a
there's a
strike.
strike.
Nice curveball
1
from
and
Presley
2.
to
Diaz is
respond.
not known as a particularly strong
1 and 2.
blocker
Riley
of the
Green.
ball. That one
Tying
was
run
really
in-
difficult. But you're
or
right,
go
Todd.
ahead
The
run,
new
my bad,
catching
in
style
scoring
that we
position.
have now puts an emphasis on framing a pitch rather than blocking a pitch.
Low fastball.
2-2. So Presley, such money in postseason baseball, gives up the single to Carpenter, the single to Veerling, first and third, then a wild pitch, allows the game to be tied.
To repeat, they have not allowed an earned run his last 22 1/3 in the postseason.
Green strikes out
That's a big
on an
strikeout.
inside slider.
As Green goes down
2
striking.
outs in the 8th.
2 away.
There's that slider breaking pitch. Down and in. On the back foot there. The left-handers, that is so hard to hit, so hard to pick up right out of his hands.
He has tremendous spin on that slider and that curveball.
Here's Colton Keith.
No, it's Cole Keith.
This is the
Takes a
first
low
career
changeup.
postseason blown
Veerling
save
on
for Ryan
second.
Presley. He
2
had been
outs in the
14 of
top of the
14
game.
before this 8th inning.
Royals lead 1-0 in the bottom of the first. Presley fires.
Check swing, did he go?
Go.
No, he did not.
2-0. Low curveball.
Astros have had 47 straight wins when leading entering the 8th inning.
He takes a low changeup. It's 3-0.
So they said they turn him loose on 3-0. Let's see if they do.
Thinking the same
3-0
thing
on
right
Ryan
there.
Presley. What will Presley do?
Oh, they
Keith
turn him
swings
loose.
and
Swing and
misses
miss.
at a low
And no
curveball.
one is surprised.
3-1.
This is, again, the element of the Tigers that we can't look past is their unpredictable nature. With their bullpen and what they do at the plate.
And wasn't surprised to see the breaking pitch there, too, as well. They knew he might be swinging. Base open, why not?
Presley fires.
And
Walks.
there's ball
Keith.
four.
Inside slider.
So first and second with 2 outs.
Yes.
It looks like they're calling Torkelson back.
Espada's going to the bullpen. Presley's day is done. They're going to the bullpen.
And here comes Joe Espada. Hader is warming up. So Hader will be coming on. We'll be back after this message and a word from our ABC stations. Yesterday he came
Josh
into the game
Hader's
and they were
in.
trailing 3-0. He comes in today to try to keep it tied. 71 games this year, 71 innings, 3.80 ERA, strikes out. Batters at a 38% rate.
105 strikeouts in 71 innings, 14.7 strikeouts per 9 in his career. Todd, overpowering fastball slider.
Now, they were calling Torkelson back, and before anybody could be announced, the move was made to Hader, so Torkelson is again up at the plate.
Here comes here.
Because the
Fires an inside sinker.
pitch hitter has to be announced before it's official. Now, maybe they were just calling Torkelson back to give him a scouting report, but it looked like Espada was bringing him in no matter what.
Yeah, usually as a manager, you wait until the name's called. But maybe it was already up in his mind. It doesn't matter who's coming. We're bringing in the big lefty.
Hader's a lefty, of course. Torkel's a righty.
1 run in, first and second, 2 outs. It's a 2-2 game.
2 outs. Guys in first and second. Bases will be loaded. If Josh
3-0.
Hader throws another
On
ball,
Torkelson.
another inside sinker, Torkelson almost got hit.
Another 3-0.
3-0.
Yeah, this is a guy, you know fastball's coming here, so you better be ready. You have one spot you're looking for as a hitter. If it's outside or inside, go after it.
Hader fires.
And the pitch was high.
4-0.
4 pitches to load the bases.
The bases are loaded. 2 outs in the top of the 8th.
This
And
Tiger
who will this
team
bring up for the
is
Tigers?
a gutty, gritty team. When they fell behind,
Joe Espada just looked
After
over
the
to
bottom
Josh
of the
Hader and
seventh,
said,
you
"This is
almost
your
felt,
guy."
well, does this kind of end this magical mystery ride? But they had other ideas. And now they send up Andy Ibanez to pinch hit for McKinstry.
Andy Ibanez is going to pinch hit exactly this way. Here comes the pitching coach.
And Joshua Miller comes out. Hey, the best of three wild card round rolls on later with the Mets and the Brewers at 7:30 on ESPN. Braves and the Padres rounding out the night at 8:30 on ESPN2.
Again, Michael, this is the Tigers. Andy Ibanez hit cleanup yesterday. Did not start today. Went 7 for 42 with one extra base hit in September. But he's like every other Tiger. They all expected to be put in this situation. They're all ready for it. And this is the biggest at-bat of the season.
It's a lefty-right matchup.
Comes on the
Ibanez
first pitch and fouls it away.
fouls it away. It's 0-1.
Hader, 30 years old, 8th big league season. Joined the Astros, a 5-year, $95 million deal. And these are the situations he was paid for. Everything on the line.
Ibanez
Fouled
fouls
away,
it away
0-2.
again. 0-2.
So the pinch hitter quickly down in the count.
0-2 on
See
Ibanez.
that slider.
Big
He
pitch
hit
here.
117 against the slider, which he throws at 86 miles an hour.
And the
0-2
0-2
Hader
pitch.
fires.
Just
Outside.
missed.
Jordan Baker's been phenomenal
Just
back there today. I have
missed.
to say, he's been really
With that
good.
sinker.
Hasn't missed a pitch yet.
1-2 on
Good
Andy
take right
Ibanez.
there by Ibanez. Just off the plate.
Just off the plate.
And the 1-2. Popped up
Ibanez
behind the
fouls
plate
low.
and out of play.
Tim, you talk about that slider. I think this is the right time to throw that pitch. He's been on three fastballs. Don't get me wrong, it's hard to hit Hader. If you're fouling off some pitches, you're better than most.
You worry about bouncing it past the catcher.
There's always that
1-2.
opportunity, yeah, but I think you have to throw at least one of them.
Fires to Ibanez. Hits it deep. Is that going to drop fair? It is fair. Fair ball. Tigers are going to take the lead.
2-run score.
2 runs are going to score. 3 runs are going to score. It is 5-2 Tigers.
Big pitch.
Andy Ibanez with a huge triple
Now 5-2.
with 2 outs in the top of the 8th. Are you kidding me?
Oh my goodness, what a big hit off the bench.
Holy crap, a pinch hitter hits a 3-run bases clearing triple.
Todd,
A
he
hard
saw
hit ball on
every
the
pitch of
right.
that at bat. He was all over every one of
How
those.
close was that to being
And
fouled?
then he caught
Oh,
one
it's
that
right
he
in the
could keep
corner.
fair.
And Sweeney
Again, taking the
swings and
extra
misses a
base. The
sinker.
Tigers did it again. No team took the extra base more than they did. Not only did they get 3 in, they got the runner to third.
It's a double, he goes to third.
Sweeney swings and misses at
So
a high
3
sinker,
RBIs
0-2.
on the pinch hit by Ibanez.
The right fielder misplayed the ball.
Well, you don't see balls
He
get hit
misplayed
like that
the
off
ball.
Hader too often. And he was looking for a fastball up left
I
and
can't
right
believe
out
it.
over the plate where he
He
could
wasn't-
swing and drive it.
He let up, and then
It's so hard
thought
coming
it was
up as
foul,
a
I
pinch hitter,
think.
especially in the
because he let
playoffs.
up, and then he started going again, and he threw a
Takes the
perfect
air
pitch.
right out of
They're
the
going
stadium
wild
at
in Comerica Park.
again, jumping for joy.
They're showing
They
Comerica
know.
Park for the Tigers
What a
watch
monster
party.
hit for
Everyone's going
Ibanez.
wild over there. Sweeney hits
Serves
one
the
to
left
right.
Dubon going back.
Dubon's
still
back, makes an
And he makes the
amazing
play
catch
for
at
the
the
final
warning
out.
track, but he misplayed the ball, and I
An
think he knows
incredible
it.
inning for the Tigers
He
as they
misplayed the
bounce
ball.
back.
He
We'll be
let
back
up.
after this message and a word
I
from
think he
our
thought it was
ABC
foul.
stations.
It was fair, and he let up.
Abbott Elementary returns October 9th on ABC and stream
Wow.
on Hulu.
What a crazy play.
for October. Brewers
And the
Here we
Tigers
go,
lead
bottom of the
5-2,
eighth.
bottom of the 8th. Alvarez
Oh,
takes a pitch
Jordan
inside
get hit?
from Gunther. 1-0. So the Tigers come back. Can the Astros come back?
The Tigers pinch hit this year 187 times. Only the Red Sox did it more. And when A.J. Hinch builds his starting lineup, he is still looking at the bench also. Like, where am I going to use these guys? He's got a plan for everyone. And in this case, it worked out perfectly.
Flyers from Jordan.
Todd Pitt selection to Ibanez, your thoughts?
Yeah, I thought he needed to throw a slider there in that last one. I know you want to go fastball up to change the eye levels, but he missed that pitch. And again, you got to take a chance.
There's a ground ball to Keith. Look at the emotion the Tigers are showing. And then the final run scoring. And they are pumped up, and why wouldn't they be?
Bunch of young kids here for the first time in their careers. This has really been impressive, Todd, to watch them in the last 2 games.
It's a team that, in all likelihood should not be here. The way they came back and fought those last couple months. Kudos to them and their staff and everybody.
Sure enough. On Bregman. Now, this could be Bregman's last at bat here in Houston. He's going to be a free agent at the end of the year. They'd like to keep him, but we'll see if they do. But no reaction to this point from the crowd. What a spectacular career he's had here in Houston. 3-0.
His final regular season home game, they took him out of the game to kind of make sure everyone knew just in case. This, of course, is a different situation. This is a playoff game that they have to win.
3-1.
I'll tell you what, the Tigers really picked up their manager because A.J. Hinch took a chance bringing in a 22-year-old with 2 games of major league experience. And all of a sudden, they lost the lead.
Hinch told the team, be free, be fearless, and have fun. That's how we're going to approach this series. And they've done all 3 of those things.
3-2.
Bregman grounds
Grounded
one.
to third.
Over to Ibanez. Ibanez fires. Got him. 2 away in the bottom of the 8th.
Astros have had 6 straight postseason losses at home. That's the 4th longest in the wild card era. But there's so many positive stats you could give about the Astros as well. 7 straight trips to the postseason. And in the ALCS, that's just amazing in this day and age with all the levels of the playoffs. So they are not done by any stretch yet, but they're running out of time.
The Astros, this could be the end of their ALCS streak. The Flyers. Gainer rounds one over to Sweeney. Sweeney fires over to Torkelson, who had to jump off the bag. Diaz runs outside the baseline,
and we go.
And Torkelson tags him out. But Sweeney with a high throw, Torkelson had to jump to get it off the bag. Had the tag Diaz. Diaz runs out of the baseline, and it's 3 outs. We're going to the top of the 9th, 5-2 Tigers.
5-5
top of the
9th for the Tigers, 2-5-1 for the Astros. The Tigers are 3 outs away from advancing in the playoffs, and the Astros have 3 outs to try to make up a 3-run deficit as Josh Hader stays in to start the 9th inning. And he deals to Jake Rogers. There's a strike.
The youngest team in baseball just scored 4 runs in the 8th inning against one of the great postseason relievers we've ever seen and one of the most dominant closers in the game.
Rogers hits one. Go! Oh no, it dropped out of Dubon's glove.
Rogers will stop at first with a single.
It's a single for Jake Rogers.
Hard hit line drive that was sinking. Dubon gave it a try, but couldn't come up with it.
Yeah, nice swing by him right there. Got a fastball to hit.
A really good swing by Rogers.
Low sinking line drive. Oh, what a tough play. Would have been a nice catch out there in left field. Just couldn't come up with it.
I need a better replay.
These young Tigers, man, they just keep on pounding. Coming on through. Runners on.
Get him over, get
him in. Bregman in on the grass at third. Expecting a bunt, that's what he gets, but it's fouled back by Meadows. So Meadows, who hits a home run down the right field line in the 6th, is trying to bunt here in the 9th to the extra run. Joey Cora telling him he's got to bunt it to the right side. Bregman is so far up
get it to the right side here.
Meadows shows bunt.
1-1.
Takes a
And
slider.
Michael, during this amazing run by the Tigers, they had some terrible losses during that 31-13, and yet they were able to just flush that and come back and play the next day. They had a difficult spot here in the 7th, and they forgot all about it and came back in the 8th.
Meadows shows bunt. Takes a high
2-1
sinker.
on Meadows.
2-1.
This crowd kind of in stunned silence right now.
This team is so used to winning. It's very surprising for sure if you're a fan.
Meadows gets the
right
bunt
to Brendan.
down.
He's going to fire to
One.
second. And they get the force.
They get the force out
As I
of
said,
second.
Todd,
Pena
third base was not
covers
the place to
second
bunt.
to get
You
Rogers.
gotta get that
One
ball,
out
especially
in
with
the
a
ninth.
left-handed pitcher on the mound. You get that ball,
Meadows
that,
at first.
second base,
Here
first
comes
base
Terry
area.
Garvey.
He's got to fully turn. And look at Bregman, the salty veteran, knowing what to do. Two-hopper, easy money to second base.
Bregman fires over to Pena.
If he wasn't fast running to first base there, it would have been a double
Justin
play.
Henry
And how
Malloy.
about that duck by Hader? He would have gotten hit by the throw from Bregman. It was right in line.
Lear had the duck. Otherwise, he would
So
have
Malloy
nailed
will
by
pinch hit
by
for
Bregman's
Carpenter.
throw. Hader swing and a miss on Justin Henry Malloy.
Yet another
0-1.
lesson for the Tigers. They'll pinch hit for anybody at any time, which makes it so difficult to match up against that.
Want to go is pickoff. The throw
Pick
to
off.
second.
Got him. Meadows got caught in the pickoff. And he tried to get the second, but
Scored
Altuve.
that 1-3-4. Altuve
Tagged
with the
him
tag.
out.
Now they're checking to see if they're going to challenge.
Oh, we challenging this here.
They will not.
Oh, no, not.
So 2 away.
2 away.
That was the first move right there. When his knee came up, call that a first
Caratini
move
fires it
steal.
over to Altuve.
Easy
who
pickings right there at
easily
second
beats
base.
Parker Meadows. Good throw from Caratini. Not smart baseball from Meadows.
Foul back.
Henry
0-2.
Malloy fouls a sinker off. 0-2.
Thought it was coming a little closer to the booth. I just kind of
He
flinched.
did.
He really wasn't that close, Tim.
Well aware.
Justin Henry Malloy is a rookie. 0-2. Takes a high sinker.
1-2.
1-2.
Two away here in the ninth. 6, 7, and 8 in the Astros order, bottom of the ninth inning.
Henry
Line drive,
Malloy,
it's a base hit.
single.
A pinch hit single for Malloy. Dubon will get the ball in.
Bond gets the ball in, and Henry Malloy is on first base.
So 1 on, 2 outs.
Up comes
And here is Veerling. 3 strikeouts and a single and a run scored.
Low sinker. Right up.
Veerling's slight hesitation on that sac foul ball will be just a footnote if the Tigers win this game. They got that big hit in the 8th inning to keep that rally alive.
2-0.
Michael, my last book was called I'm Fascinated by Sacrifice Flies, and that one was a 197-foot sacrifice fly in foul territory. That was fascinating, and you're right. They might not be a real important play in this game.
3-0.
So 3-0 on Veerling.
Veerling might walk.
And as your momentum goes towards the foul line, it's tough to kind of gain that back. So ultimately, you are going to get a little hesitation there.
There's a
Raiders
strike.
fires a sinker
3-1
into the
on
strike
Veerling.
zone. 3-1.
Bumped the
ball
glove
gets away
of
from Diaz,
Diaz.
and they're going to
As
move
Malloy
Malloy
will
to
take
second.
second.
He's going to be there anyway, as Spearland's going to walk.
And it was ball four to Veerley.
Warming up in
So
the
first
bullpen.
and second. And that brings up Riley Green.
Riley Green will be up to bat. Nice struggle today. Here comes Diaz out the top one.
The Astros, right now, they don't have a hop in their step at all. They seem a little bit stunned and a little bit down. It'll be interesting to see if they could summon up the energy to come back in the bottom of the ninth inning.
Again, the Tigers
also warming up. As well as
attack. Maybe the strongest point of this team is the back end of the bullpen. And scored 4 runs against 2 quality relief pitchers.
Some of the best we're going to see in this era. And for them, it's all about momentum. It's about being precise in your approach. And these young guys just doing it. Nobody over 28 years old, man. Isn't that incredible? When you think when I first came up, the veteran guys would take care of everything. Now, they can come together at a young age for sure.
Josh Hader versus Riley Green. Outside
Pitch
center.
outside to Green. Now, for most of his career, Hader's been a one-inning guy. You're really pushing him right here against Green. There's action in the Astros bullpen. 2-0.
Slider outside. 2-0.
And you wondered, did yesterday using him in a 3-0 game have an effect on using him today? All questions that can be asked. He pitched well yesterday. There's a strike.
7 times this year he pitched more than 1 inning, which is a lot for him. But you're right, Michael. 2 days in a row, a lot of work. You got to be ready. This is it. Elimination game.
Hader fires swing and a miss on the high heater. 2-2. The Astros need this strikeout bad. Big pitch here, 2-2. Hader deals. Green pops it up. Fragrance in foul
Giving
territory
it
is
a
in
look,
the stands.
but it's in the seats out of play. Is Bregman thinking about this could be his last game as an Astro? Well, if the Astros rally, it wouldn't be. And if they re-sign him, it wouldn't be, but the possibility does exist.
Hader
2-2.
deals. Outside
3-2.
slider, full count.
The runners will go. 3-2, 2 outs.
Malloy on second. Yearling on first.
34 pitches.
Hader walks.
It's a lot for a
Riley
one-inning
Green
guy for
walks.
sure.
Josh Hader's day is done. Cole Keith is on deck.
The runners will go.
Hader fires. Green's
High
gonna
fly
hit
ball.
one. It's popped up. And Jake Myers will be there to catch
And
it.
there is out.
And we head to the bottom of the ninth. Astros down
We
3.
go to the bottom of the ninth,
Caratini,
but first, we go
Pena,
to Kevin
Dubon,
Curtis in the studio.
2 up.
Kevin.
All right, Michael, elimination game.
Here we go, folks. Bottom of the
The
ninth.
Tigers could move on.
Astros on the
Astros
brink of
could rally and
elimination.
keep this series
Tigers
alive.
looking to move on.
And AJ
Will
Hinch,
Vest,
Will
who
Vest.
pitched really awesome
And
yesterday,
yesterday, Will Vest was just
is in for the
absolutely
save.
dominating.
5 batters faced, 4 strikeouts, fastball up in the zone, upper 90s. They had no chance at him yesterday.
And it was the fastball. That's the determining factor. He used it, and he had good control inside and outside.
Caratini is up.
Got guys thinking about other pitches. He did absolutely solid yesterday by using that fastball. We'll see if he goes back to him.
The Astros have been on an incredible run. 7 straight trips to the American League Championship Series. They have been the beast of the American League. They've won 2 World Series during that time. Will that run end in this half inning as Vest will face Caratini? And a strike.
Caratini takes a fastball on the corner of the zone.
Caratini is 0 for 1 and is hit
Caratini's
by
0
a
for
pitch
1. He's been
twice.
hit by a pitch twice today. Vest fired. Caratini fouls him off.
This is the 7th pitcher of the game for the Tigers, which we fully expected today, at least 7. And he's still got his closer down there and others. Deep, versatile bullpen. That's how you win in October.
The Astros' 7th straight LCS, the second longest streak of all time. The 90s Braves went to the NLCS 8 years in a row.
Yes, fires. Caratini gets rung up.
Caratini
Struck out looking. Fastball low in the zone.
6 batters faced, 5
And
strikeouts.
throws him.
Again, another fastball.
The Tigers are 2 outs away.
He put it where he wanted to
from
on that inner
moving
half.
on.
Very hard to hit. It's got some movement there. Got some late life.
The league has hit 183 against that 4-seamer. No homers off of Will Best off his fastball this year.
Pena jumps on the first pitch and drives it to
To
right
center. Meadows makes an amazing catch at the warning track. Robs Pena of a double. What a play from Parker Meadows. The Astros are 1 out away from being eliminated.
Very good defensive team also, and the play that Meadows has made down the stretch, 2 leaping catches
Pena
in
really
here.
drove that one
Gracefully runs
to
that
right
ball
center.
down. He went a long way
Meadows
for that.
jumped and caught it and bounced off the wall.
Where he's at makes it look rather easy.
It's a 6'5" center fielder who can run.
Dubon fouls
hits
off
one
the
the
first
other way,
pitch of the
and it's
at-bat.
out of play.
0-1. Tigers
The
are
last
2
time there was
strikes
an
away.
ALCS
Dubon's been
without the
perfect
Astros
today.
in it,
2-2.
back in
with 2
2016,
singles.
it was Cleveland against Toronto. It's been an incredible run. The 0-1.
Pena grounds
should end
one.
the run.
Colt Keith fires to Tarkelson. The Tigers are moving on to the ALDS. The gritty Tigers live on in 2024. The run continues. Unbelievable. The Astros ALCS streak is over. And they will face the Cleveland Guardians, their division rival, in the ALDS.
When you come together,
What a season for the Detroit Tigers. They sweep the Astros. And A.J. Hinch gets it done against his former team.
Down 2-1 in this game.
Unreal.
Let's put a pinch hitter in there and let's do what we
Wow.
do best. Abanez
What a
with the
story this
huge
2023
3
Tigers
RBI
team
double
is.
off one of the best closers you're going to see. Man, the magic does
That's
continue.
awesome.
10 games
The magic of
August
October.
the 10th. 8 games under 500 in the month
And
of August, and they made
Astros
the
fans,
playoffs, and now they beat
after
a
last
veteran
season,
team
they
in their own yard.
definitely
Well, it's time to take a look at
did
today's
not
active
expect to
play of
win
the
a
game. Brought to you
single
by the
playoff
Wells
game
Fargo
in
Active Cash
24
Credit
after
Card. We know what it is, guys.
making the
Let's take a look.
ALCS for so
Here it
long.
is here. Abanez coming up, looking for a fastball. Got it right over the
They're out.
plate. Just snuck in down the
They're out.
line with bases loaded.
And it
They were
was
down
all
2-1
because of
at
the
that
Andy
point. Tied it on
Abanez
a wild pitch, and then boom.
pinch hit
Abanez coming up
triple
with a monster
into
double.
right field.
And that pretty much sealed it for the Tigers
That was the game.
in game 2.
Banez had 1 extra base hit in
We
September.
got an AL Central matchup in the ALDS. Tigers Guardians. Congratulations to the Tigers. What a great season they're having. The run continues for the Gritty Tigers. We'll see you soon. RV out. Peace. What a game, man. What a game.